Blackstone Publishing presents The Bluegrass Conspiracy, an inside story of power, greed, drugs, and murder by Sally Denton. This book is read by Kate Mulligan. Prologue. Midnight, September 11, 1985. The red lights of the instrument panel glared in the pitch-black airplane cockpit. The pilot, 40-year-old Andrew Carter Thornton II, had rehearsed the steps 1,000 times in his mind, plotted his strategy with the precision of a commando for the event he hoped would never happen. When he realized that 2 jets were on his tail, Drew knew that only U.S. Customs could have deployed such specialized chase aircraft. It was not in his nature to admit fear, but he wasn't optimistic about the forced switch to his contingency plan. Moments earlier, the cold night air had blasted into the plane as Drew and his partner opened the door of the Cessna 404 and kicked the last parachute load into a remote section of Georgia forest. Then they prepared themselves for a jump into the black sky. Drew packed his army duffel bag with a Browning 9mm automatic pistol, a .22 caliber pistol, several clips of ammunition, a stiletto, $4,500 in cash, 6 Krugerrands, food rations and vitamins, a compass, an altimeter, and identification papers in 2 different names. This time, his enemies on the ground were not the Viet Cong or Sandinistas, but U.S. Drug Enforcement agents. Wearing a bulletproof vest and military-issue infrared night vision goggles, he checked the straps to his parachute. The inspection was not perfunctory, as Drew's paranoia of sabotage was so great that he did not allow anyone to touch his chute. The distant lights of Knoxville, Tennessee, twinkled on the horizon below. As he set the plane on automatic pilot, directed the aircraft to its crash destination in the remote mountains of North Carolina, and slid an extra ignition key into his pants pocket. His load, although heavy, was precisely the weight he thought his parachute could handle, not an ounce more or less. Drew opened the door and jumped into the vast night, a free-falling flight as symbolic as America's spin from the 1950s into the 1980s. Fred Myers always arose at 5:15 a.m. His routine, from which he rarely deviated.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?